Utah is known for its beautiful red rocks and world-class skiing, but there are some lesser-known local attractions that many of us have never even heard of. And my next guest says we are missing out. Lori Thompson is a mom of all boys. They are always up for an adventure, and so is she. She's joining me to share some sites totally unique to Utah. Lori, great to see you.
Nice to see you.
So are these all out in nature?
They are all outside, and Utah is rad. Like, I say that all the time, but I mean, we've only lived here about 12 years. Most of these places and others that we find, my cousins and family that have like born and raised here are like, I've never heard of this. I'm like, I know, let me share with you. Like, I want you to explore Utah, and it's been so fun finding these gems.
I love that the newbie, fairly new, is teaching the natives
right.
how to enjoy what's here. Some of these are quirky, they're all accessible, and many of them, I noticed, on your way to other attractions.
Yes, yes. So, like, the first one is right next to right next to Kanab.
Okay.
So when you're on your way, you like stop at some of these places. So the first one's Belly of the Dragon.
Belly of the Dragon.
Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of funky. The kids love that name.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very accessible. Right off the freeway, you just turn the corner, the parking lot's right there. So it was created as a tunnel for flooding, for water for flooding. But because it's used so often, the water has created these weird, unique shapes in the rock, and now you have the Belly of the Dragon.
How cool is that?
Right? So it's about a football length, a field of a length.
Oh, wow.
So you can like walk in it, you can stay at the end, you can go all the way through.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever you like. My kids just ran and jumped, like parkour, you know how kids are. They explored. I was planning on staying like 30 minutes. We ended up staying for like 2 hours because the kids just enjoyed it and had so much fun.
So the side stop became the show, basically.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, next on your list, Paul Bunyan's Wood Slide. This is near Delta.
Yes, Paul Bunyan's Wood Pile. Sorry,
sorry.
Wood Pile. So this is a hike. This is the only one that's a hike. Again, it's right off the freeway. There's the parking lot. You actually could walk like 10 minutes and you could see it. We went all the way, as you can see, to the kids.
Of course
wanted
you
to climb
did.
it. So it looks like these wood structures, which they're gigantic lava rock formations that was made, created thousands and thousands of years ago. But it looks like nicely stacked pieces of wood.
That's so cool.
Again, this was another one. I allotted about an hour. We were there for about 3 because the kids, of course, trying to one-up each other, climbing and jumping and exploring. It was so much fun.
What a kick. All right, now, I am born and bred Utahn, but this next one is the only one on your list that I had heard of, Devil's Slide. This is near Morgan.
Devil's Slide is right off the freeway. This is a little bit harder to get to. There is a little pull-out so you can park and see it, but it's massive. It is all the way up the entire side of the mountain. The kids were like, I would love to like climb it. I would love it in this in the winter time, like to snowboard down it. I mean, if their imaginations run wild, but it is just this huge rock formation. It's just exciting to see all this.
And that's naturally formed.
It's naturally formed.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Right?
All right, tell me about this white door.
Okay, now
near
this is a little bit unique and a little bit newer of all these items. We were in Corinne, field after field, and a farmer just put this random door on the side of his field. So there's a freeway right there, there's a highway, and there is parking areas, but it's just right off the door, right off the freeway. It was this magical door. The kids thought it was like Monsters, Inc.
I was gonna say, it feels like Monsters, Inc. meant, what's the baseball movie? The Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams,
it's like those two movies had a baby and there's a door in a field.
So my kids were having fun of going, what's gonna be behind this door? Is it gonna be a swamp? Is it gonna be a bedroom? Is it gonna, so it was fun for their imagination.
What a fun photo op. All right, Dell Bus.
The Dell Bus is pretty much out in the middle of nowhere. So in Dell is this area where motorcycles go for like jumping and doing tricks, mountain biking. This random bus that of course has been there quite a while. It's fun to explore, to bring graffiti, to like mark it up, to play on. I would say go towards the later part of the day because it's way out in the west side. The sunsets are absolutely stunning. And then, which of course I didn't bring pictures at nighttime because again, there's nothing there. The stargazing. The stars are so bright and so brilliant. We just laid on top of the bus and just watched the stars. We saw a few shooting stars. It was magical.
What a memory.
Oh, so fun.
All right, 30 seconds. Tell me about the Chinese Arch.
Okay, the Chinese Arch is also unique. It was made, it's a geological formation made from the wind. We did dedicate it to the Chinese workers that helped build the railroad. But again, you can walk around it, you can climb, there's other things around it. But it's just, I mean, look at that. That is part of Utah. Absolutely gorgeous.
And if you're already heading out to Golden Spike.
Golden Spike and the Spiral Getty, stop by this.
Laura, your energy is and enthusiasm is so contagious, and we love that you're pointing us toward these adventures that end up being memories, ultimately,
absolutely.
which is at the core of what we talk about here. So tell us how we can follow along.
You can find me at Lori's Fab Life on Instagram, and we have lots of other fun activities and adventures coming.
Lori's Fab Life. We'll link you over if you aren't already following. You should be. Great to see you, friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.